think what I do to prepare most to get ready for conference is probably checking my spiritual level, like seeing how I am doing spiritually. Am I reading the scriptures every day?
The best thing that I feel that I do to prepare for conference is that I listen to talks from the previous general conference.
What I do personally is participate in family history work. I do a lot of research. I call my grandparents and I look up information about who they were, because in preparing their names for the temple and understanding more of who they are, I'm spiritually enriched and brought to a greater sense of who I am, and I feel more prepared for conference.
So usually about a month before a conference begins, what I like to do is read over every single conference talk from the previous conference. I usually pick like a talk a day. I usually try to finish that conference, read it, not just listen to it, but also read it, just to prepare myself spiritually for the upcoming talks.
I look forward to hearing from Elder Holland. Very bold and direct. And every year I feel like he's just speaking to me.
I like President Wichidov, because when he gave his talk and he gave the example from his career.
Jeffrey R. Holland. For me, I love all the other speakers, but I feel like with him, whenever he talks in any general conference or even just a talk, it always moves me.
It's Jeffrey R. Holland, because I like getting slapped and beat down spiritually. He's like, do this, do that, do that. And I'm like, oh darn, I can't do that. But the way he tells me to do it, it's like, yes, I'm going to do it. But I never do it. It happens every year, so.
I look forward to listening to President Monson, because he's the prophet of God, and I know that he received revelation for all of us today, and I'm really eager to apply those things which he tells us to do.
So my biggest question to myself is, from the last general conference, am I asking myself the same ones that I had in mind the last time? So have I progressed since the last general conference? And I'm looking forward to hearing from President Monson.
Conference this year, I'm taking to what can I do to prepare for my future? What kind of things can I do to make sure that I'm putting myself in the right position to move forward in my personal progression.